Very excited to see if it's going to be Reject, if it's going to be the Pirates nice and quick, as we jump straight into the draft now, Liger, and immediately, there it is, the trade-off. Elsa going to be banned out first. The reason being is because otherwise they can get that Elsa Protect immediately. So that's the sacrifice.
Absolutely right there. Mantis following suit with the Protect. Do we see it? We're waiting for the result. There it is.
Ooh, there it is.
Oh, switched. Actually, it's not going to be the Gamma. It's going to be Loki. Is that a Loki Protect? Or a Mantis Protect? Mantis Protect to follow up. Okay. Interesting. How do we... Huh. Elsa banned on both sides. Interesting. I'm kind of waiting for something to flip here.
Well, you can see a...
I guess
flip,
it won't.
Switch there, or a switch flip. It's going to be a Daredevil on the Protect, maybe? This is good for Pirates. What do they take there in consequence?
Okay. It's even so far, 4-4. Nobody's fired a warning shot yet. Waiting to see if it's... Yeah, okay. I think it's another mirror ban, guys. Pretty sure it's an Invis ban followed by a Daredevil Protect into an Invis ban once again. Let's see, everybody. Is it again an asymmetrical mirror ban phase? Oh, it won't be. The Invis ban into Invis Protect. They don't want Daredevil. And they're gonna ban Daredevil. There is a differential factor here. This is exciting. Boundary for the lawyer. And wait. Nah, they're just mucking around.
Yeah, they were playing around for a little bit there, you know, hovering things like the Jeff and the Venom. Venom has been like a pretty solid Vanguard, I can't lie at the moment, but no, they will be taking the Devil away, and they've taken the Elsa away, so this does limit some of Reject's capabilities here, but I mean, they're no stranger to adapting. You know, they definitely should still be able to enable themselves in a big way here. You can see Brownie already getting the hover over the Phoenix there. They're actually looking to potentially play into the Penny early on. You don't see that one every day, I can't lie. I think maybe early on they'd be looking to play into some Portal Tech when they bring out something like the Penny Parker, right? But maybe they've got another strategy up their sleeve here, like them.
Okay. Interesting to see what it could be, but everybody, we are here. Oh, Rose Ignite, everybody. We are on Hydra Charter Space. Let me remind you what this map is about. X-Shield base now, Hydra base. Used to be a Hydra base, and it was a Shield base. I don't know, they kept trading the contract, the lease agreement, but it's now for Hive, aka Hydra, aka the beast that controls your mind. Could be a future Vanguard villain in Marvel Rivals. We'll find out. Let's kick it off. Doors to the seconds till those doors open. Let's get into the action. We got some Jeff, we got some DP, some we got some Royal action, we got the White Fox. Everybody's getting animalistic. Time to get primal. Let's get into it. Sunghun is already on the boundary, wielding Invisible Woman. We got Brownie on the Phoenix. Everybody's getting into the action. I like seeing a double Venom right there. Gargoyle V, fun. Oh, Matsy, that's a good mirror match right there. And they're already on each other's mark on the pillars.
On your marks, get set, go! And we are getting into it with a big KO or two coming at you from the Pirates right now. They are managing to dismantle Reject so swiftly into this one. So that should be early mission area control secured immediately. We're already finding the effects of the Daredevil into this one, and playing into it with the Venom as well is just going to promote so much of their strengths. You know, they have the White Fox, so it's a solid composition here for the Pirates, but we'll see how Reject will be able to react here. You know, they've got Brownie on the Phoenix at least, so they can burst through with a bit of damage, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to break past the return here.
We'll find out if it's going to be enough as Fun's taken down by the White Fox. Lastra getting the value right there. 25% climbing for the Pirates with a strong lead right there. Two of them are down. Kadia's taken down. Brownie's getting picks right there. Shredding them up as a Phoenix should. Burning up their expectations. But they're going to be matched and they're going to be able to capture it back because nobody's there to contest. It's going to be a regroup by Pirates for sure as Vital's getting out of the fight. Got Fun staging for the next fight, trying to get ready. I'll say though, it's Gargoyle is definitely trying to get a good position for themselves. We'll see how it unfolds. 30% in climbing. Return is returning quite a bit of information to their team. I'll tell you that. Living up to the name. Looks like Pirates are going to try to engage on the flank here. On the inside. Could be dangerous for themselves if they get caught out by a Phoenix. Oh, Lastro slashes return out of here.
Slash and dash and ready for the next clash here. Brownie already taken the high ground. Try and see if they can spot anyone holding the different angles here. But so far, not going to be able to catch anyone off guard yet. So good to stall out a bit of time here. They've got a lot of ultimates being built towards as well, so they're prepared for the next fight. But I mean, Pirates are getting close as well. If Reject can take them down to the neutral pretty much right now before the ults are available for Pirates, this would be absolutely perfect for them. They've already used the Banhammer here, but they haven't been able to enable it. Now the ults are becoming available for Pirates. Now we could see the real fight begin here. And here it goes, Lager. The Devil's here.
And there he is right now, taking him to court. Just a little bit of waves going on as we got a resurgence right there from the Mantis custom costume right there. A little bit of Aztec as well splashing around. Does manage to take Yaki off the map. Brownie getting down. The Phoenix has been expunged. Gargoyle as well is out of the fight as well because of Vital. Katie gets a pick as well. Return gets a pick as well. Everybody taking peeks each side as the point flips back to Pirates.
Yeah, great usage of their ultimates there. They were able to flip the mission area back in their favor, and they've still got a couple of ults to spare in the Kumo Unleashed and the Feast of the Abyss here. One of the same, Reject have their own Feast and the Boundary, so they can trade ult for ult into this one, try and see if they can break through. They're getting closer to that Meteor as well, and I feel like in the long term, that could be a bit of a difference maker from them from Piggy here. We'll see what comes out of the neutral though. Big damage from Return, forces out the Boundary early. Kumiho Unleashed coming out from Hoodie as well. Feast of the Abyss just for a little bit of extra pressure, and it does work out now. Reject forced a little bit further back. They've already lost Brownie and Lastro. Their own Feast coming out though. Does trade the strategist there. Hoodie going down. Good Sedate coming at you as well. Gargoyle in a bit of an uncomfortable position here. Does get the bubble to keep them in the fight a little longer so they can bleed stall it out. But I mean, all the meanwhile, Pirates, they're just fighting for time. They're already at 90%. Reject need to get a touch through quick smart.
Oh, they do indeed. Pirates are about to run away with it all. 99%. Is anybody going to be there to contest? Reject's going to hit the Meteor, charge it up from Piggy. Is it going to crush down? Is it going to land on anybody? But it's going to be a massive, massive cardio. Going for the slashes, going for the absolute DP action on the Vampire right there. Trying to get the value. Overtime's ticking off down and out. Brandon's got the Ensign in front. They're going to charge it up if they need right there. And there it is. A nice Phoenix in the skies. And the burn is going to burn like ice to your skin. As there it is. Where it takes out Vital. Burning up the Mantis. Freezing expectation. Taking out Return. The mark of the Phoenix is there. Dodges the Jeff time. Doesn't get the value they need. And Aztec's going to be munching them away. Vital's going to try to switch to the Strange. Try to get to the portal. Reject do have the advantage here, but Pirates aren't going to let them have it easy. Yaki's going to force a resurgence, and they do cancel out overtime and capture it back in their favor. That's Reject. They're capping it back. We're definitely going to see a 99 to 99.
Could go all the way here. Great that they managed to shut down Fun Fun, but I mean, it doesn't even matter with the portal stuck on the mission area here. Fun Fun could just bounce right back onto that mission area. Quick smart into this one. Devil coming out as well, forcing out the Boundary from Songhun here. Oh no! They've been KO'd through it! This is dreadful for Reject! They've got a Feast at least they can use, but it might not go down in time. They're trying the best they can to stall it out, but it all just goes down just like that. The OT timer primed and ready to go. Reject do not have a lot of time to get onto this one, and they are not going to be able to get there at all. Pirates, they managed to rise above, conquer that first point, and they are in the lead.
Ooh, they found it. Let's see. X marks the spot. They found the spot to target, and they kept on digging. Digging for gold, digging for treasure, you name it. They went in, they found that target, they got it locked in, and Return was a demon. Absolute demon. Locked in, got that quadra towards the end there, unofficial quadra, getting so much value, getting so much pain. I gotta say that,
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
that is a spot to talk about right there. The fact that they staggered out the last fight to burn a couple ultimates from Reject, get their Strange Portal in early so they could contest the 99% contest coming back from Reject. but also playing the fight in such a fashion where they didn't go all in until they could get all 6. Why? So no staggers, so nobody could make a back to point, and nobody could set up a portal either. Playing patiently did work in their
All you need to
favor.
do is capture the mission area.
Yeah, patience is a virtue, and it does pay off in a big way. So now, jumping in to this second mission area, we got Gargoyle already looking to scope things out. They've got that feast available. Fun wanted the same. Woody prepared with the Kumio Unleashed very soon as well. So, fight should be looking to kick off nice and quickly. I think Reject might have a bit of an advantage with that end song around the corner, but I mean, one and the same. It's Jeff could be a big difference maker as well. Here we go already, doubling down into the ults there. A delayed Feast of the Abyss from Gargoyle, but it might allow them to pay some dividends. It's going to be a Banhammer coming at you from Kaidia here. Waiting patiently into this one. Fun taking a lot of punishment. Might actually go down. Meteor coming down with the end song Inferno, but no, it's Pirates kicking off with a bang. It's Jeff isolating the White Fox out of the fight here, delaying the KO as well to stagger them out. This is a big way to play it, and Pirates will take full advantage here.
Whew. There it is, percentage on the board for the Pirates with a strong start right there. Reject really contemplating what they're going to do right now to stop these new kids on the block. Right now, I gotta say, look at them right now. Kadia's got an upgrade available. Going to need to open that book and find a strategy to try and win in this next fight. We'll see what they're going to pull off right now. You got Sungun close to the boundary. Gargoyle's taking a bit of damage right there. Ooh, a tough position, but manages to get out. Has to pop shield right there. Has to really get a bit of symbiosis sustain going on for themselves. But nonetheless, they're crashing in. They're doing some AoE damage, trying to bring up expectations, trying to exhaust some of Pirate's utility right here. Venom v Venom, they catch out. Return on the high ground right there. Woody's there as well. Return takes us from Hun, assassinating the invisible woman. Clearing out the expectation of a boundary. There's no chance of a boundary. That's going to force Yaki to hit the resurgence right there. In return, vital matches there. Both Mantises going off, but it's going to be Return. Who's going crazy? Letting him out, taking up the core. Triple KO. It's the Daredevil. He's born again. He's going crazy. It's a quadruple KO for Return on the Daredevil right there. And their percentage is still climbing and the map's moving. Matsy, brother, this Daredevil is primal right now.
Oh yeah, primal indeed are gonna be. Looking good, looking great, and let's see how much greater it could be in a second here. They will be able to stall them out. They're not gonna be able to get a portal online at all. Be forced to walk it down, and the Banhammer now going to be coming out. They are stopping them at the line. So good to try and hold it down with the boundary there. Brownie one and the same, taking aim, trying to see if they can play this game. It's Jeff coming out. Oh no, this could be the destruction that lays in store. Brownie waiting it out, timing good, maybe great, burns in. They aren't able to get much from it. It's going to be the Kumio Unleashed as well from last draw. Already burned through. Feast of the Abyss on top. Gargoyle fighting desperately to hold on to the mission area here. One last Vanguard, one last stand here. They're doing the best they can to stall out the timer, but it might not be enough, Liger. There you go. It's running its course. Reject not able to get on top, and Pirates take map 1.
Woo! The Pirates run away. Don't even need to go to the Super Soldier Factory. They take Hell's Heaven away from Reject and win map 1 in this series. There it is right there, everybody. That is a statement. Look at Return. MVP certified on the DD. I'm no Daredevil. Mike, that's where they gotta change. Well, him. I will say that is a really, really strong performance from Pirates right there. Really, really extracting all the resources they could out of Reject's gameplay there and forcing them to play on their foot, on their battlefield, in their realm, and really get that advantage. You've got to talk about 18 final hits from Return. Wow, massive, massive presence. I gotta say though, right now, key factor to consider, that front line of White Fox, Daredevil, Deadpool, and Venom, insane. Constantly on Sunhun and constantly forcing Astro to really exhaust resources to protect the backline. Even though the triple strategist, it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, and they managed to play into it with the Jeff as well. You know, I really enjoyed the isolation coming through from the Jeff Ultimate there. They were able to play so well into the mobility. You know, they tried to play into it with a bit more precision on the reject side, but I mean, they didn't have access to the DD, they didn't have access to the Elsa, so they were forced to kind of play into it with the tools that they had at their disposal, right? So it's just tough because, as you see, the effects of the Daredevil there in comparison, like Return single-handedly got 18 finals on that DD, and that was just an insane impact coming through with that hero alone.
I would say 100%, 1,000%, 10,000%, 100,000%, 1,000,000%. You cannot, you cannot let them take a Daredevil and an Elsa away from you. You cannot, and let them have it. I understand they went for the Invisible Wound, Band Protect strat. Very good, but not in our current state. I'm telling you, every time we've seen it, it's been clinical, it's been statistical, it's been proven. Guys, you cannot let the other team take Elsa for themselves and remove it from you, or take Daredevil from themselves and remove it for you. It's rough, but that's the way of the game. That's how the bans work. You could be make or break right before. We don't know. We'll find out. Reject. We know what they're capable of. I don't think it's going to be a wash. I think Mattu is going to surprise us. We'll find out. Could be wrong, could be right. We don't know. It's on them. It's on them, Mattu. It's on them. But I will say, Pirates, for what we know from them watching MRC, bangers. They're putting on bangers. They got momentum. They got something to say. New kids on the block. They want to take the #1 spot in Asia. Hey, so far, you're on the right path.
Yeah, already, you know, they've shown that they're a capable team. They managed to take a map of Reject the first time they've faced them. That's an insane feat in of itself. You know, they have championship level players that they have faced off against, and they've taken a map off them to begin with. This is huge, and the trajectory of the Pirates, it's only going up at the moment. Wow.
Absolutely, absolutely. Keen to see more. Keen to see more. I want to see more between these two teams. We're going to get into that matchup very, very soon as we prepare. Of course, you know, teams are going to have a bit of a moment to take a second, figure out how to approach things. I know Reject, they got great coaches, they got great staff, amazing organization. We're going to see how they sit down with their team and prepare for the second map. Whereas Pirates probably, you know what, they're maybe they're singing sea shanties, having a vibe, having a good time, vibing, knowing that they're thriving, they're doing well, they got themselves a. Honestly, it's a good feeling to take down the big ones. But of course, we'll get into all the action very, very soon. We're going to cut to a short break, and when we're back, we got map 2 between the Pirates and Reject.
Clear the way! Feel the pull! Disappear!
Back again, everybody, with Marvel Rivals Ignite here. Everybody get into it, get amongst it. It's a good time to watch the Marvel Rivals Esports here on a beautiful evening here in the Pacific region. Whether you're watching from OC, Asia, Japan, Korea, wherever you are, anywhere in the Pacific region, welcome to the good times, welcome to the great times. We're here, my name's Liger, joined by Matsi. We're having a good time. We're in a banger marquee match of the night. Big match, big players. We got Pirates versus Reject.
Oh yeah, the Pirates are coming out in a big way here, and we do have Central Park coming at you for our second map here. So this is going to be a real test to both teams once again, like to see what they are going to be able to achieve into this one. And, you know, I really hope for Reject's sake that the drafts goes a little bit differently than what we saw in the last one there. You know, it definitely was a tough-fought endeavor, but I don't think they're letting the devil through again.
Ooh, you know what? Yeah, you know what? You might be right. You might be right, my friend. Listen, if it's Central Park, can't let the devil through. I will say, though, Elsa's even more devastating. Got to shut them both out. Let's see what these teams are capable of. Let's get these broken hyper carry duelists out of here. Get them out of here. Get the Elsa out. Get the Daredevil out. You want to leave Invis? Leave Invis. Leave Loki even, for all we know. Do not let them come through. All right? Starlord Gambit, very common. Might see that one flying high. Ultron probably to follow suit. Mantis as well. As much as I want Angela, I feel like these teams are more akin to playing some Venom instead. So it's a good pick nonetheless, but also a great Groot map. Could see some Groot.
Hey, you know what? Maybe we get the Groot Knight back. Bring back the Groot Knight, Liger, just for you, huh? Yeah,
Get the
moon's coming. Moon's coming.
Come on,
we'll see what happens there. I think it's going to be good fun to see how both these teams approach this one. You know, we definitely could have Groot come through, especially towards that first mission area there. Try and hold it down and make sure to make use of the walls to cut off those lines of sight there. So keen to see if they are going to be playing into that one with confidence, or whether we could see something else entirely. You know, maybe we see some Cap gameplay once again. We've seen a little bit of that so far tonight. We saw a lot of great stall potential coming out for that matter with Cap, so maybe we see more. We'll have to find out soon.
Would be nice to see some more. Would be nice. Would be nice to see some Cap. A little bit Cap. You know, I haven't seen in a minute. Been a little bit of a minute, and does pretty well on this map. Mr. Winter Soldier, Bucky. Cracking impactful, man. Where you at? Been a minute, you know?
We've got to call
Joji. Nerf's been that bad? Ooh, shout out Joji. Mr. Triple Hexer. Triple Hexer. Alright, everybody, we're getting into this matchup now. It's going to be between, of course, Pirates and Reject. Map 2 could potentially be the last map if Pirates keep the momentum. Or is Reject going to remind everybody, hey, listen, mate, we got signed for a reason. We're a partner team for a reason. We played land. We here. We're rocking in. And you are not taking this victory away from us. You're not gonna. You're gonna work for it. You're gonna make them work for it. We're gonna find out. Because Reject, they're on the offense first. And I don't know about you, Matsi, but after a map loss, put me on attack. I'm ready. I need to take out some aggression. All right, and maybe that's what we're gonna get from Reject. But they're clinical. Maybe aggression, with a bit of a precise touch might be the key. Let's find out.
So already it's going to be a similar draft coming through there, where Elsa are going to be banned out, of Gambit going to be traded on the Reject side of things there. So lucky for you, Liger, they are starting on attack. They will be able to protect a Mantis through there. But now the next ban does enable Pirates here, and it's going to be a Loki taken away. So they don't want to see any of the ult cloning potential there. No.
Yes, of course, there's going to be a Mantis Protector follow, which is going to follow up with another Loki ban, or probably the Elsa ban quickly. Loki ban first up. Think they're going to let the Elsa through? No. Oh, they're contemplating. Reject contemplating. Yep, they're going to make sure Pirates don't have the Elsa. Going to lock that one out of potential. Following suit, double bans are going to come out. Going to even the odds, get the Gambit ban locked in, and probably get the Loki ban as well to follow suit, just to keep that mirrored asymmetrical ban going on. And now, once again, Matsi, we're at the 5th and 6th slot. Are we gonna see something different?
Oh no.
Are we gonna make the same mistake as last time? We're about to find out.
This time, at least they can get the Protect onto the Daredevil themselves if they want to. So they can match it kind of band for band here. But I like the Jeff ban hover out of them because Jeff actually was a pretty solid part of their strategist lineup. So being able to take that out of the equation so they can't isolate the strategists is kind of big, especially on Central Park here. So now, yeah, they're looking to hover over that DD. You can see they're looking to match it. Although in some ways, Pirates might have been baiting them into this conclusion.
I mean, do you take the one-sided invis now? Do you just ban invis out? I mean, yeah, look, you can have Jeff,
It's
but
open.
if you could, yeah, ban Jeff, even the odds, but take invis and stack it in your favor. We'll find out. Final ban coming out. What are the Pirates going to ban for reject? Reject can't play the Gambit, the Elsa, the... Oh, sorry. Yeah, can't play the Gambit or the Elsa. Can't play the Loki. And it's going to be the invis play. They're going to play... Yep, they're going to go guns blazing. They're going to go in. They're confident they don't need to match the Jeff. They're confident they can win without it. They said, you know what? Let's lock boundary for us. Let's keep the boundary, deny their boundary. This should be very interesting how it unfolds.
Yeah, for sure. And you can see change-ups in the composition already. Like, they've got both teams looking to don the Daredevil there. Hoodie actually going to be playing into the Adam Warlock here. So looking to play into the Karmic Revival, especially on defense with the first mission area there. That's going to be big to keep them into the fight for as long as they possibly can here. So eager to see how they might be able to adapt around that. Looks like Reject are actually going to be matching it for that matter. They're not looking to use the Mantis this time. They're actually just going to go the Adam, Jeff, and Fox into this one. So I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing, considering the dive potential coming out from this composition here. But nah, there's no way they bring that out. There's no way they bring that out.
Ooh, nah. They're not walking out with that.
Ooh.
Nah.
They're changing it up, like the viewers can't see what we're seeing right now, but we're seeing nice previews.
No, I'm not. Wait, hold on. Hoodie, where you at?
Here we go.
Hoodie on the high ground. Everybody look up. Hoodie's above you. Alright, let's see what they roll out with. Oh! They're baiting him frontline. They're pulling straight to point. Eyes on Gargoyle. Let's see if Pirates have realized. Waiting for the moment. Are they baiting? They're baiting them to fall back. And because they're not falling back, they're going for a portal. But Pirates are quick to the draw. They're aware of it slightly. And there it is, Gargoyle with the portal in the back line. Going to go for the flank directly onto them. But they're already in the midst of the fight right there. Rest of them are there. Brownie's there. Yaku's there. Kadia taken out as well. And no one saw that, Brownie. No one saw you walk up the ramp and get blocked by the portal. We'll just keep that a secret, alright?
That's between you and me and everyone at home, alright?
Yeah, we'll just keep it a secret.
This is huge percentage on like the mission area that they've gained so early off the back of that portal play though, right? Like, it's great that the Pirates have been able to disengage them from the mission area, but already stacking 2 ticks in your favor is a huge start for Reject here.
Absolutely. Look, that's just knowledge right there. That gameplay, that strat, the mental warfare that they utilize, their Gargoyles, patience with the portal as well. Good positioning, everybody collapsing onto Pirates. Pirates not being able to get to the high ground defense in a good position. That really gave them a good lead. 2 bars out of the 3. The outpost is very vulnerable right now for themselves. We're going to see if they're going to cut the formation up a little bit here. We'll see though, but eyes on the charge right there. Aztec's close to the Kumyo. Could be big. Adam's trying to line up as well. Gargoyle and Fun both the same. Want to get that Feast of the Abyss. Soul Bond's already off as Hoodie pops that, which gives Pirates a chance to just dive in. They've used Soul Bond, so they might as well get effect from it. There it is right there. The Kumyo's unleashed with a Banhammer as well. Vital takes a swing on. That is clean value, utilizing the fact that they Soul Bonded. But Lastro wants someone to eat.
And it looks like they've found dinner. Kadia going to be a dinner this time around, and maybe it could be more on the table as well. It does force out the Soul Resurgence there, so that's good from Gargoyle to at least put a bit of pressure on the strat line up there. Now going to be able to bring out their own Soul Resurgence, and they reap the rewards. Big KOs coming out straight onto Vital there. So, Karmic Revival should bring Vital right back into the fight though. Devil coming out, return. Going to be playing a bit more aggressively here. Almost went down, but they can continue to wreak havoc onto this one. And the Kumio unleashed from someone just going to keep them into the fight. Return does go down, though. They aren't able to get revived here. And now the fight continues. Here comes their own Devil Liger. And now it's Yaki time. Double down and more to follow.
Oh, Yaki's like, listen, I got a couple documents, I got a couple degrees, I can take you to court myself, I can do what you can do, don't even try me. And there it is, a minute left on the clock. Are they going to capture it? Are they going to wind it up? Yes, they are. At another 3.5 right there. Boom. Time banks increase for Reject. Reject's going to get on Ratatoska and get on chugging along straight to the double doors of Dracula's Castle. Pirates have a bit of a rough defense there start, Matzi, I would say. However, they did stall them out a good 2 minutes. Did at least make sure that this next section isn't too advantageous for Reject, but nonetheless, they've got Kim Hill for the next fight. Oh, both of the sonars going off as both lawyers figured each other's first move.
Yeah, they're trying to build a strong case here, Liger, and you'll see when the verdict gets delivered here as Return taking a ton of damage. Luckily, it does have the sustain to at least heal through this. Aztec might not be so lucky, though. Their ultimate runs its course nice and quickly. Van Hammer coming at you from Kaidia as well, trying to see if they can isolate the KO. Piggy going to match that one. Going in, trying to see if they can get something big through this one, but nothing going to be pushed out of the issue just yet. Oh, there we go. Fun does get caught in the crossfires there, so it's a great start for Reject here. They're not looking to force any ultimates here, just trying to find it out in the neutral. They do at least get them to draw out the Soul Resurgence there, so this is big for Reject because they're not overcommitting. And here we go. It's Jeff coming at you with the Kumiho Unleashed. They are going to be here taking them. Big package delivery. It's two strategists straight out of the game.
Oh. Last throw getting high value right there. Really nullifying all the sustained Pirates need to be able to hold here. We're talking about 2 minutes left to only go up a small ramp to open both those doors, the double doors. We're going to find out very, very soon. Do Pirates have a chance to go crazy? You know, Return's going to have to let it out, going to have to contest. There it is. Oh! Into the courtroom we go, into the midst of it all. Let out the devil right there as Return goes in. It's going to be matched by Yaki, who's going to bring themselves right there, and he's going to take them out. He's the one with the closing argument, but just when you think it's over, Hoodie comes through, brings the whole team back. All the Pirates are back on the scene right there, and they're flying, and they're sailing, and they're going in. That's going to be epic. Return takes out Yaki, taking the revenge right there, self-inflicted right there, and that's going to be massive momentum, massive defensive pressure from the Pirates, buying back the time they lost, refusing to let Reject take it cleanly, and that's going to put them back in spawn. That is a tough spot right now to be for Reject, as Pirates have staged, and they've got some ultimates for the next fight.
They are playing in into the feast here. Going to see the Van Hammer coming through from Piggy as well. So great opening KO onto Return. At least it minimizes some of their fighting power, but one in the same. Kaidia bringing out their own. Van Hammer does have the Kumio Unleashed as well. Trying to see they are going to be able to achieve here. Ooh. We're taking it nice and slow, nice and easy, but not going to be able to breeze it past this time. It's fun. Shutting down some of the back line. Brownie goes down, and we're going to see if they can get more where that came from, and they will succeed, and in a big way.
Ooh, there it is. Hoodie. Taking out Piggy right there. Playing with the pressure. Taking him out as well, so Huna's down. Firepower juicing up right there. 15 seconds. Wow. Reject. I mean, do they have the portal? Can they make it in time? Are they quick with it? I mean, they got Gargoyle. Gargoyle can swing around easily. Unless you're slept. Can Gargoyle actually make it? We're about to find out. Fun in the back line with a big Venom action right there. Adapt or get done up. Swingman taken out. Brownie as well. Overtime sticking off right now. Pirates have the favor. They have everything they need right now. Vital hits of Resurgence. Yaki's going in. Dashing directly for Hoodie on the Atom, but he's got Cocoon. He can fly around, but Yaki sees him. He's trying to catch him right now. You got to be so careful because that Cocoon's going to bring Hoodie back. Hoodie's back in the fight. Vital takes out Piggy. Gargoyle's down as well. There's so much pressure. There's so much. They don't make it to Ratatoska. Oh my days. They could have contested it. They just got pressured off.
Time to switch things
Oh
up.
no.
That is rough. Rough.
This goes from
for
bad to
Reject.
worse, Liger. Oh no. Reject are in a lot of trouble here. They are going to have the defense of their lives into this one, everybody. So very eager to see if they are going to be able to bring things back into their favor on the defensive side of things, or whether the Pirates will be able to continue to collide into them in a big way here. This is make or break for Reject right now. This could be a clean series for Pirates if they just push through a little deeper.
Wow. That is rough. I feel like there was still more juice in the tank there, but nonetheless, game's the game. Switch the script, figure it out. How are you gonna hold this? You gotta protect half the map, Reject. Whereas the Pirates gotta just barrel on forward. Let's find out who's gonna be walking the plank at the end of this matchup. We're gonna see very, very soon if Reject can hold the line. Really, that's all there is to say, Matty. They gotta hold that line. I will also say, though, to bring to everyone's attention, you know, compositions right now, very exciting. I gotta say, both these teams, really good with the White Fox. Probably one of the top teams out there in the Pacific. Both, you know, Sunghun especially, understands that character to a degree other teams don't just yet.
Oh yeah, the understanding is so deep. They have a plethora of capabilities at their disposal, and let's see if there's more where that came from. And speaking of Sunghun, doing some great work on the White Fox, one in the same, and now looking to take aim at the mission area is a Pirates already trying to isolate out Vital, and they will succeed there. So good KO coming through from a Gargoyle and Co. And Hoodie trades it straight back out on the Sunghun there. Brownie will be found by return, so this is all looking great for Pirates right now. Reject slowly but surely. Their forces are being whittled down here. This is a problem, Liger. They might need a portal and a dream to stall this one.
Oh, yes, indeed. And they don't have anybody portaling for now. They might have a chance with Sunghun on the contest right there. Maybe able to go in. Kimura's not available. That should have a chance to hit this Jeff time. Could see a Feast of the Abyss if Gargoyle can get the charge up. Oh, Sunghun's down, taken down. Lestra's probably next to follow, taking quite a bit of damage right there. Fun's holding down the pressure, but it's going to be Lastra with a big Jeff time right there. But clean with the dodge. Ooh, nobody was there to contest. And it goes through right there as Pirates do capture with a 5-minute time bank and only the end of this section to go. Ooh, that's tough.
So tough, and it only gets tougher from here. Liger very eager to see what else they are going to be able to do now. Reject have to stall them out for 4.5 minutes. This is rough, and it might even get rougher from here. So let's see exactly what they're going to be able to do right now. Piggy trying to see if they can dice something through. Do catch Hoodie in the back line, so this is a good start. They don't have the coming for Vital to rely upon. Vital in a bit of trouble as well now. Does have the Soul Resurgence forced out on both sides. Devil being let out as well by Yaki here. Feast will keep a Gargoyle online, and there you go. Vital going to be caught there. Coming for Vital does come out though. Hoodie going to be able to keep their team into the fight a while longer into this one. Banhammer coming through from Piggy as well. So this fight just going to be trading ult for ult, and now nobody has any more ult to play with. It's neutral time until Sunghun is able to charge up that Kumiho Unleashed.
Yeah, indeed. Couldn't agree more right there. As the Golden Eagles are being launched by Piggy, as the Unicorn is being reloaded, trying to find out what's going to be the next resource to be used. It's going to be massive value as we get bouncy with Kaidia right there, trying to get the value with the DD action right there, but it's not going to be enough as the DP is taken down, and Slash from Sunghun takes our return. The Kumiho is getting value when it's being unleashed, chained down by the tendrils of the Venom right there. Gargoyle trying to sustain. Fun's getting the value too. Everybody's on the mark. You got 3.5 minutes right here, and it looks like Reject finally get the footing and push Pirates back, which is excellent for them. As Kaidia prepares for the next fight, open up that book and lining it up right now, joining the fight, get the golden swords going. We're going to see how it unfolds. I got to say, Matsu, bro, they're preparing, they're ready, but I see Lastro wants to munch somebody.
And they trying to be eating good here, but they ain't going to be eating much because the Pirates dismantle them entirely. Feast coming out to try and stall things, but the Sedate locks them in place. Fun going to be taking control of that one, and Reject now have to get back to the mission area quick, smart. They have to stall it out some way or another, you know. It could be down to one last fight here. They're slowing things down. Devil coming out from Yaki. Now forcing out Soul Resurgence into their own. Devil coming out. Brownie bringing out their own. Fun. Bringing up the Feast. Does shut down Brownie. Oh, it could all be over and out just like that. The Feast of the Abyss. The big difference maker. Biggie does have at least the Banhammer available, but it might not be enough. They need to stall this out as long as they possibly can here, but Lastro has been isolated out of the fight. Gargoyle fighting for dear life into this one, trying their best to stall it out, Lager, but it could not be enough. Here's another bad hammer coming out.
Oh my. Unreal. Only barely a meter. I hear the portal being wound up by Lastro. Is it going to be enough? They're going to be slashing. Fun's there. Hoodie's there. They're going to bring Return back. And it's going to be Fun taking out Yaki as well. There's just so much time, but not enough time because they're right there on the final line. Cardia takes out Piggy. Lastro falls as well. Holding it down. They're slashing. They're crashing. Don't be the one to fall right now. In a flash, it could all end. In a moment, it could all end. In the meter, it could all end right there. There's only barely any minutes left. There's barely any time left. Eldritch Whip from Lastro taking out Return with the Seraphim Shield. They're holding it. It's not over till it's over with a massive Kyumiho right now, slashing and slamming down, giving sustain and bringing the pain from that which you expect. Gargoyle taking out Vital, and there's just not enough time. Matzy, they refuse to yield, but there it is, the Face of the Abyss from Fun. They do hold it, Reject hold it. They do claim capture back. Pirates is regrouping for another fight. What an insane rally.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe what we've just witnessed. They've managed to push through it against the odds and now stall it out for at least one more fight here. Yaki pretty close to letting the Devil out to have its Jeff available. Honestly, that could be what makes or breaks this fight, Lager. Return, bringing the Devil out. Yaki matching it. Banhammer coming through as well. Vital Force to bring in the Soul Resurgence into this one. It could be a big engager here. They try their best to phase through. Here's Brownie. It's Jeff coming at you right now. Are they going to be able to get a good catch? Who knows? They are trying their best to take someone through, but no, they're going to be shut down by Return there. Kaidi has the Banhammer out as well. Or the final example, rather. They're looking to take it the other direction. Sunghorn just barely gets the Kumio unleashed out of this one. Hoodie's so close to the Karmic Revival as well. They need to survive this one. That could be all their team needs to stay the fight, Lager. And Hoodie's at the ready now. It's available. Surely they can make it through this one, but no, Reject. They keep fighting hard, fighting strong. Fun's down. Here it is, Lager. It's revival time.
Born again as the Karmic Revival from Hoodie goes off right now. Overtime is timing down, but they're back in the fight again. They're not done and down a step yet. They're going to keep on going. Fun's back. Vital's back. Everyone's back. Pirates have a second chance, a second opportunity to try and stop Reject here. They've got the Feast of the Abyss on both sides, but the question is who's going to land the crunch? Who's going to get the bunch? Who's going to get opportunity on this side right now? It's bang for bang and a big crunch in the backline by Fun, who takes out Lastro right there. The Mantis is finally down. Yaki takes out Hoodie. The Adam is down. There is no Warlock. Hoodie's back. Never mind. The Cocoon was online. And there it is. They keep on going. Fun straighting through. Kumio. Unbelievable. White Fox disengaged from the fight. Fun gets the value. Sunghun taken down. Overtime is still going off right here. But it's letting it out once again. Everybody's ults are just time and time again up. Ready for the next fight. Ready for the next bell. Yaki goes in. Hoodie's going in. Race animation cancelling. Hoodie, who are you on the Atom? Warlock, my goodness, right there. Fun as well. 2.24 meters. Then they crash in. They splash in. Lastro's down. Brownie's down. There's only a few stragglers there, but it's not over till it's over. Gargoyle hits the portal. Maxi, there's only one there. There's only two there. They're going to be down. Yaki and Piggy are trying their hardest, but it's not enough. And Pirates push it to the end.
They have done it. Pirates take down the favorites, take down Reject in a 2-0 clean sweep. Can you believe it? Everybody's predictions in the bin. Pirates are coming out in a big way, and Return taking the MVP on the DD. Oh my goodness, Lager. This is history in the making right here.
Holy. All right. Let's talk about this. Let's unpack this. You're kidding me. Now that is how you say, hello everybody, we are the Pirates. That is a strong performance from the Pirates right now, going 2-0 against Reject partner team in Marvel Rivals, representatives in Pacific. Expert expert gameplay right there. But I will say, Reject had a rough start, a slow start, but you got to give him props for that defense. What an insane 5-minute defense. But just not enough at the end. We got to talk about it. Lastra was going crazy. All the Venoms, Fun Gargoyle, Crunching, Yucky, and Return. I want more of your Daredevil duels. You guys were epic. You guys were awesome. You guys were so entertaining. Look at them going at each other. It's so good. They were just on each other every single fight. The Venoms were as well. I love the mirror matchups that look like that. They're so exciting and they really skill check each other.
Yeah, they definitely skill checked each other time and time again. You know, you match DD for DD, it doesn't even matter. Pirates just managed to push above and beyond into that one, so very impressed with how much energy and tenacity they've been able to bring through, and they're coming out in a big way. You know, they've taken down the Goliath of the bracket, if you will, so they are making a name for themselves in a huge way.
Absolutely, absolutely. Whew. That one took it out of me. I'm not lying. The portals, the Venomolts, we had the Karmic Revival that kept the fight that should have ended minutes ago. I think overtime was probably a good 2-minute chunk. Insane. We're talking about a 7-minute defense in totality, just on that second section of Central Park for Reject. That's formidable in itself, but whew, big props to the Pirates. Taking it. Look, it says 2-0. By no means was it a sweep. It was hard fought to the wire, down to the wire, absolutely. But, you know, Reject, you know, they got some information. They now know what the up-and-coming talent is in Asia Pacific. They know what they're facing because everybody wants their spot. Everybody's coming for them in the #1 spot in Asia. So challenge has been issued, challenge has been met. The question is, who's going to keep on answering? And right now, Pirates, whew, they've been digging for treasure, and they might have pulled out a big chest.
Yeah, I think they've got a huge bounty to claim out of that one, Lager. You know, I think they're going to be definitely taking the stakes much higher, so high, and definitely keen to see more where that came from, Lager.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, whew, gotta say though, Reject. The fact that there was that moment towards the end there, sparked something crazy. Honestly, a couple different plays, maybe even, if you said it, you called it actually, Matsy. Shutting down Adam probably would have won that for them. If they could deny that Karmic Revival, would have been theirs. But the fact that in that last team fight, Pirates basically had 12 lives. They had 12 lives, and especially the fact that you had Adam Cocoon later as well. Whew, brought him back in the fight, just getting in there in the back line. Especially, I gotta say, chasing away the Venom, leading them away, and then Kumiho, the White Fox just portaling out. That bought seconds of valuable time for them to survive longer on point. So, hey, there was a lot of micro fights there that led to a massive team fight, that led to some crazy splashes of opportunity, whether you were Jeff or Venom, and both teams put an impeccable performance on. I gotta say though, yeah, it's a big one. Wow, what a marquee match. Whew, we're only at the halfway mark, everybody. We still got 2 more bangers lined up for today. 2 more banger matchups.
It's insane to think that the series that has had the most maps so far has been the first one. I'm shocked. Yeah. I'm just taken aback by the fact that Pirates have managed to take this away in 2 maps. Like, this is just absolutely insane, Lager. Only in Pacific. But you know, this doesn't mean that this is going to be the last time we see these 2 teams face off against each other, because keep in mind, everybody, this is only the group stage right now. So if both these teams do make it through, then there could be even bigger rematch stakes in hand there. Keen for that if it plays through.
Now, I believe, everybody, it's time for an interview with one of the players from Pirates. Hey everybody, we've got Hoodie with us. Welcome in, Hoodie. How are you today?
So good.
Yes. I just wanted to know, Hoodie, how do you feel your performance was this match?
I was a little bit tired today, so I don't think I played well.
That's unfortunate. I think you played great. I think you did a great job. Who do you think was the standout teammate in securing your victory?
I think return play was perfect today. His DD is so good.
Oh yeah.
Agreed. Very good, Daredevil. Now, I want to know, how do you feel your communication was towards those last few fights?
I can't understand. I'm not good at English.
That's okay. As long as you believe that your team did good at the end, anything you want to say to all your supporters watching? Anything you want to say to the people?
Thank you for watch Pirates game.
Beautiful. Thank you, Hoodie. Good luck in your next game. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Hoodie.
Thank you.
Yeah, GG.
GG's. GG. Beautiful to see it. Whew. I can feel it. They were on fire. That last match put them on fire. It's alright, guys. You get to cool down now, relax for the rest of the night, prepare for your next matchup on another day. But yeah, there it is, man. See, that's the Pirates. They pulled everything in to get that win there. That has to be a good feeling. Props to them.
Hard work pays off, my man, and you know that there's a reason that the hopes have been behind our MRC champions, and now they've really pulled off a feat that some thought impossible. Well, they make the impossible possible. They chase it down and make it reality. And a huge way to start off the season for Pirates here. I'm sure it's only onwards and upwards from here.
Definitely. Onwards and upwards. I'm so excited. I mean, the next matchup we have today, it's going to be exciting. We have so many cool things coming up, but it's going to be on the other side of a quick break, everybody. Won't be long, and we get into our fourth matchup of the day.